So this is the start of Wednesday's lesson. I'm actually going to do 3 videos. This is going to be the first one. And on this video, I'll call it part 1, I really just want to focus on vocabulary. So we're just focusing on vocabulary that you will need to know throughout this entire lesson. The first vocabulary we're going to cover here is something you already know. So first thing you need to know here is parallel lines. You've heard of those before, right? So what do we know about parallel lines? They never cross. They never touch. So lines that never cross. So what does that look like? I'll give you a couple examples here. So there's a set of parallel lines. Here's another set of parallel lines. Notice they're going the exact same direction, so they're never going to cross. So we already know that. Okay, so some new vocabulary that you're going to need is something called a transversal. So a transversal is a line that cuts parallel lines. Almost misspelled parallel there. So for example, again, we've got our parallel lines. I think my first 2 sets were better. Got my parallel lines here. So the transversal, I'm going to do it in pink. Boom. Notice how it's a line that cuts these parallel lines. It doesn't matter if I had drawn it this way, it's just a line that goes through both of them. So let's do another example. Maybe my set of parallel lines here is vertical. So I've got a set of parallel lines, so my transversal is going to be a line that cuts them. Boom. Just like that. So again, my pink lines here are my transversals because they're cutting those parallel lines. Okay? Next vocabulary I want to look at here is interior. So if you think about what does an interior designer do? They design the inside of a home. The interior of something is the inside. So interior refers to inside the parallel lines. Inside the parallel lines. So again, if I've got my set of parallel lines here, anything inside the parallel lines is going to be interior. So I'm going to highlight this whole area right here. Notice it's inside the parallel lines. Interior. Okay? So then maybe you've heard of this next word, but it's the opposite of interior, which is exterior. So if you know that interior is talking about inside, what do you think exterior is going to be? Outside. And it can be on either side. So exterior is outside the parallel lines. Scoot this up just a touch. So maybe I'll draw my parallel lines this way this time. So I've got my parallel lines. Remember, this middle piece would be interior, it'd be inside the parallel lines. I want what's on the outside. So again, I'm highlighting outside the parallel lines. Exterior. Exterior. So those are really the 4 key vocabulary that you're going to need moving through today's lesson.